And we begin tonight following some updates on those fires we've reported over the weekend. Crews in the Turtle Mountain Reservation are still out battling a series of grass fires that started on Friday, according to Belcourt Rural Fire. The governor approved earlier this afternoon for 2 helicopters to assist with putting out the fires, according to the tribal chairman. Spokesperson Jenna Parisian, who's also a firefighter herself, says it's unclear on how many acres have been burned at this time because there are still so many spot fires, mostly in the north side of town. She says some schools in Belcourt were closed today due to water shortages, and some residents have little to no water. 3 firefighters were rushed to the ER yesterday because of heat exhaustion and dehydration, but Parisian says they're back out in the field today. Now, she adds they do have some leads on what may have caused the fire, including the potential involvement of suspects who are now in custody for intentionally setting it.
Well, we had believed that these were set intentionally, and we put it out to the public that if you're seeing something, you need to say something, and that remains. We've had several tips come in, we've had video, we've had pictures, and we do have individuals in custody.
Parisian says more than 10 units have responded in the last 3 days, as well as the North Dakota Forest Service. They do want to thank all the communities who came out to support the crews with food and water within just a half hour since these fires started. The fire emergency issued by Chairman Jamie Azure on Sunday is still in effect. Residents are restricted from all outdoor fire use at this time. Meanwhile, roughly 350 acres of land burned in the southeastern border of Rolla yesterday, according to Rolla's fire chief, Brad Ebensteiner. As of today, he says the fire's 100% contained and they were able to save most structures. 3 families' farm and pasture lands were impacted, but thankfully no one was hurt. City officials first received a call from a resident about this fire around 2:30 in the afternoon. Police officers went door to door encouraging residents to evacuate, but no official evacuation order was issued. Ebensteiner says it took a team of 10 units, 80 firefighters, and 7 hours to fully contain that fire that was just yards away from people's homes, the sports complex, and even the local dealership.
We needed to make sure all hot spots were out because we're so close to town, and there is a lot more on the eastern side of town that is more wildland and grassland, so we could not have any embers come up.
Now, they're unsure on what may have caused the fire at this time, but he says they know it started in the city's compost pile, which has not been burned in about 8 months now. The Rolla community would also like to thank all of the neighboring towns who assisted with putting out the fires, as well as the entire community for coming together to donate food and drinks for the firefighters.